British Transport Police Sergeant Tristan Davis appeared at Inner London Crown Court on Friday the 14th of October to answer to 3 charges of sexual assault. Incredible really, considering the amount of harassment and don't look at women propaganda that British Transport Police have been throwing out to the public recently. Davis didn't even seem to care who he assaulted, obviously instilled with some of that police confidence that they can do whatever the fuck they like and get away with it, as he sexually assaulted a female colleague on an escalator at London Bridge Station as they travelled back from a night out, socialising with colleagues on April the 23rd last year. In fact, Davis is said to have sexually assaulted the victim 2 further times, despite her making numerous attempts to push him away. Upon reporting his deviant behaviour, Davis was suspended and an investigation took place. Davis was found guilty of sexual assault at his appearance at Inner London Crown Court on Friday and is now due to be sentenced on November the 18th. Following his conviction, British Transport Police said a fast-track misconduct hearing will now be held to determine the future of his employment. Deputy Chief Constable Alistair Sutherland said, "I would like to be completely clear that Tristan Davis does not represent the values of British Transport Police officers." Of course not. In this case, thanks to the victim coming forward and bringing it to our attention, detectives launched a thorough investigation into Davis so we could bring him before the courts to face justice today. And yeah, I've got to say, fair play to the woman he assaulted for speaking up, especially as it was a colleague. Put simply, behaviour like this is not playful. It is a serious criminal offence and it will always be treated as such. More so if it's a member of the public committing the offence over an officer, however. I'm acutely aware of how damaging incidents like this are to the public confidence in policing, and I'm equally as appalled that a serving officer could ever think to conduct themselves in such a way. You know as well as the public that there are many like this working in police forces across the country, and rather than being proactive in your approach to dealing with it, you leave them to offend before acting. I would like to reassure the public that we will always relentlessly challenge and thoroughly investigate any officer who breaks the law or falls short of the exemplary standards we expect. Well. Now, to be fair, it's not hard to know in advance what's going to happen to British Transport Police Sergeant Tristan Davis in this current climate of police wrongdoings and violence against women and girls propaganda. They've literally got no choice but for Davis to be sacked. And if he isn't, then there is more serious problems in the police than we ever thought, especially as he committed the offence that British Transport Police are so keen on promoting at the moment that they're dealing with. It just simply wouldn't look any good for them if they did anything other than sack the cretinous fuckpig.